Alright, what's going on, guys? Back with another CB video. This is the first video of Season 14, the Persian season. Well, the season of assassins. The start was a little bit rough. It's hard to get the ideas to do any blue challenges or anything like that, so if you guys have any ideas, drop them in the comment down below. The new alchemy system came out, so I have gambled a lot. You can see all I have are just purple doctrines, really, so I really have no more blues, so I need to start saving those up again. A few quick sieges that I actually got into. Seems like the blue meta is just a lot more strategy, if that makes any sense, so people just are kind of throwing their units everywhere. Just a tough start of a season for me, at least. So if you guys have any tips or tricks to kind of get ahead in this season, feel free to drop in the comments down below, and also drop down in the comments down below what you guys think of the new unit. Let's get right into the sieges. Alright, guys, what's going on? We are sieging on Riverlands Castle. So this is obviously the start of a new season. This is probably one of the first few sieges that I've done. You can see I brought in Sons of Fenrir, the Prefecture Guard, Janissaries, and Pike Militia. I've kind of missed this map. The only thing that I don't really like about Riverlands is the fact that all the way over in this area is a culverin that can basically shoot from all the way over there straight in here and hit a bunch of units. So honestly, it doesn't really affect any gameplay. It's just a nuisance that you can't just leave your troops here. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably cut to the main action unless anything interesting happens. Alright, so we're back. Siege towers are about to land. Looks like they're kind of massing around that middle side, so I'm going to bring my Pike Militia down there, stop any cat from getting through. So Season 14 has kind of been a rough start. I've been noticing some more memory leaks than usual. I don't know if that's for anybody else. Could just be me. I am probably going to be getting a better gaming PC soon. Looks like we do have quite a lot of heroes down here. This Zendachi has put himself in a terrible situation. Just gotta move my Pike Militia kind of down here. Just the tips poking out, try to get that stun that they have, locking down any units or cav that are gonna come through here. But yeah, Season 14 has been quite the season so far. I don't have the new unit yet. That's something I'm going to be working towards, and then once I get it maxed out, put doctrines on it, I will give you guys a full gameplay overview of it, run through a few games. If you guys want to see me just put them all into one video or just show off the best one with a guided commentary on what I'm thinking during it, feel free to tell me. Surprising that they've chosen to push through here. I'm tempted to try to go up, see if we have any of those fire bombs left. I'm assuming... I don't know what they're doing. There it is. Glaive just gets destroyed by a grape shot there. Trying to do his Flying Reaper, I don't know why. Shout out to this shield player, just kind of playing on top of my pikes. It's really stopping them from really wanting to push. I did get the runes that make me a lot more tanky. So if you guys are wondering where I am on leveling, I'm level 14. So obviously I don't have all the runes yet. I don't know what this guy's even thinking. Get out of here, you freaking Adachi, with your little culverin. They're just being a little bit annoying. I don't really know what the enemy team is doing. That guy just activated a thing that I do not want to mess with, so I'll probably be back over here. Honestly, I'm not too worried about B on this map. I usually like to just defend the supply point in A. If teammates want to defend B, good for them. If not, great for me. Yep, just use all your abilities on me while I'm Iron Strider. Keep coming for me, man. They do have Janissaries set up there, so I really don't want to push that anymore, which is kind of a shame. I really wanted to destroy that artillery. Just for anything future that happens. Looks like they are going to be pushing the top. I'm going to see if I can kind of poke my little pike militia up there. I have recovered a lot since the last video, so I do have now not as much coughing or anything that's going to be affecting any video production or anything. Looks like we do have Conquerors going in here. I'm going to wait for their charge. And I'm going to stop it with the Ironside, stop half of it. Lay down my ults, kind of protecting the backside of this entire push, holding the majority of it. I'm trying to get on the backside of it. Looks like these this ball is going to push me. See if I can knock him off. How's he not getting hit off? Get out of here. Frickin' ball. So I was able to keep the majority of my unit as well, at least half. Looks like they are going to be pushing back down. I'm going to take the rest of my unit and push back down. Try to help the team out. Looks like they do have some prefectures and some Rattans moving in along with Halberdiers. So I'm just going to play my unit right here. Try to get a heal off. One thing that I do think that they need to do is make the moving heal just permanent, because it's very annoying start of season. I don't know about you guys, but I was just pressing heal while running to just get that extra heal off, and I'm like, why am I not healing? I'm dying so often. So that's one of my pet peeves about this season. There have been a lot more glitches than other seasons that I've noticed. There's the VGs in ranked Hungarian Guard that will just walk around in a T-pose. So that is quite interesting. I'm going to go back to the supply and swap out my unit though. Just since there's kind of a lull, I don't really have a lot of this unit left. I'm going to pull out my Janissaries, use them to kind of hold the top side of A. Just like we do have the Voyaging and BSM, big deal. Not really anything there. I think A is definitely priority here. For sure. Also, let me know how you guys feel about jump cutting, just like cutting to interesting areas instead of just waiting till stuff happens, so you guys appreciate the entire guided overplay. Just kind of the entire commentary that happens. Don't know what that guy's doing there with his jab cat. Super good DPS, but it's not really going to be affecting any of the team here for the most part. They're basically just squishy DPS. It's a short sword and got him. Nice. Kind of keep an eye out. Looks like they are just kind of pushing A. I don't know why they're doing that really. I would have preferred, if I was them, I would push B, go straight to the supply, because once they take B, and if they push straight to supply and we're holding A, at that point they've just gotten a free point and straight to home. Looks like this team is rotating. I'm just going to chill here with my Janissaries. Really the best area that I can be. Kind of waste these other Janissaries ammo just playing out in front of them. We have so much range right now, it's kind of ridiculous. This guy with the shields is just getting kind of decimated by the amount of range, just the block, and the hero's just destroying him. Already 87 unit kills, pretty decent considering the fact that I played greens for the entire start. Pike Militia, a really great early game unit. Been really enjoying them in the blue era. I really like how they've been balancing all the units, because it's kind of like I don't know how I feel about the seasonal seal, but I understand the premise behind it and how they balance basically units against each other. One thing that I've been really enjoying in rank is Fortebrachia, really great unit that I've recently just started to really get into using. They're my MVP in ranked. Just all around a great unit to use. Really should send my unit of Janissaries back while we're kind of hitting a lull. I'd say they are going to be pushing past to B. Tempted to put my Janissaries up there, which is probably what I'll do. Put them up at the very top of B, kind of hit all the troops coming into B. We have enough ranged here. It's like there are some Sons of Fenrir pushing into this range. Yeah, they're going straight to B. Question is, can I think I can get my Janissaries up there, get a few shots off, probably win the game here if we just rotate B. Yeah, they're a little bit too slow in doing all this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my unit up. Even if they die here, I should get a lot of decent kills. Because their entire team, not even their entire team, wow. Like half their team is just pushing up here. Got my Janissaries up here, they're just gonna start decimating this entire enemy team. Just kind of playing CCs, all this range is really gonna clean up all this infantry. I've been really enjoying playing range as short sword for some reason, because I just appreciate all the skills that I can use and just kind of kill all the heroes that are pushing with my range while just keeping them on their butt, just keeping them down on the ground, just keeping them out of control. No way we lose A here, right? Bring my Janissaries down onto this corner. Not really the safest area, but something to help the team here while we defend A. Odds are, since we already cornered off B, everybody's going to just be pushing through main gate. Get these Janissaries up, just start plinking away at heroes. I'm going to use my ulti to kind of open up this area. Looks like they do have the cab going for my Janissaries, but luckily we do have some friendly troops that are kind of watching out for me there. Yeah, it's game over at this point, so I'll go ahead and probably run up another siege. Ah, there we go. There's the MVP. Almost 1 million damage by units. 209k total. 51 Conqueror guard. That was at the very start, pretty much, I think, with the Pike Militia. Let's see the MVP unit. Janissaries, of course. Even in the gold era, I will have Janissaries be my MVP over and over again. Just takes some getting used to using the Janissaries, keeping an eye out at anything that can push you, kind of playing around heroes or corners can really help. So I'll see you guys all in the next siege. Alright guys, we are here back sieging Empyrean Sands. Honestly, I have not played this map in a minute. The only time that I've ever actually played this map is in TW, so I do kind of know my way around this area. I'm going to try and get my Maltautori onto a siege engine. I don't know if they just made this map actually a... Come on. Let me get my Maltautori on the siege machine. So, one thing about the new season that I think is interesting is the alchemy system. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing for the game. I think it's an interesting thing for the game. I think that having the new doctrines and everything could pull some new players to the game, but also I think overall it might end up hurting the game. I think doctrines are already hard enough to get. I think that they should increase the amount of wisdoms and whatnot you should get. I think that that's the best way to do it, just so that people can kind of have a good idea. And they also said, hey, we're going to help out new players by adding a daily login, but that's not going to help the new players whenever they get into the game. You know what I mean? If they don't join this season, how are they going to understand next season? So I think instead of adding like the score system in a spreadsheet, which I have, just having the score sheet in a in-game interface, such as like this is what you'll get 20-30%, so that people don't have to do any math or anything. It's all done in game. I think that would help the player base a lot more. The new unit, I have played against it a decent amount. I think that it's a very niche unit where you tend to run around a lot. You get a decent amount of kills, but are you really helping your team in any way? I haven't personally used it. I know a lot of people in my house like it, but I think that it remains to be seen how it's going to perform in a TW sense. Come on, let me hit this culvert. Ugh. It's just not going to let me get into it. I'm going to aim for this culvert all the way over here. My shots are not on point right now, guys. Also, let me know what you guys think about any music getting played in the background. What kind of music you guys want? Just, jeez, what am I hitting over there? Jeez, my Mouth Alatoria are probably hitting into the back of some sort of unit, doing a decent amount of damage there. I'm gonna pull out my Pike Militia, kind of move up the tower. Nothing really interesting happened in the first part, so if you guys want to see me cut that out, unless I'm like talking about something, leave that down in the comments as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way up this tab left side, move my Pike Militia in here, try to protect this Zakilling Militia and help out that team. A lot of longbows, don't know why they're playing longbow. If you want to play them fast, it's going to get unit kills. I'd probably recommend Musket for Blue Arrow because they just gave the Firebomb a decent buff. Just some Conda Tory Guard just laying there. I'm going to see if I can't snag a few. Just come right in and embrace on them.
One step back. Units, assemble.
Just a little Thunderstruck there, just kind of protecting my unit. Make sure that they don't get into the back of it. Really interesting map play. I don't think that this is the correct map to put into a siege
Get into position.
Rotation. I just think it's definitely more TW based. It's a lot weirder with the ways that you come in, I think. Personal opinion, obviously. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Simply telling you guys mine.
Get into position.
It does seem like they have a lot on that breach. I think I'm going to try and make my way down there, but we do have Prefecture Guard coming around the backside. I'm going to try and defend these jabs, see if they'll kind of help me defend this. Really going to mess me up here, so if I can get that Hero's Assistance on this, and try and get into the back of them, but I just don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to try and Thunderstruck, but I think I'm going to have to leave off this. These kind of Tory Guard are not going to have a good time if they decide to come up here. Yeah, just making sure that we can kind of get away. Don't know why those suns are going up there, but I'm just going to leave. Go ahead and grab my probably Sons of Fenrir. Try to run around the tops, kill all their range, come into the back, maybe get a few burst damage points. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a peek through this breach right here. Let's see what's here. Landschnecks, shield, not really worth going up there. I'm going to go ahead and rotate to this tower. Hopefully what I can do, go up this tower, rotate down those stairs, and yep, I'm going to try and catch these shields off guard as I rotate through. Run wolves. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and get into the back of these. Looks like no heroes are really paying attention here. And just run my unit into the back of this.
Make ready. Attacking my order.
Yep, runs these shields. Take out these shields. That's going to be really useful since not a lot of people end up bringing shields. Decimate that entire unit. Move on over. Kind of keep an eye on these archers. Looks like they are on their supply point on the tab right side. And go ahead and make my way over there. And we run into some halberdiers down here. That's going to be juicy for my sons. Just run on in there. Press that 2 ability. Get them while they're retreating. Oh, that is all me. Oh, looks like we do have some of the new unit coming in. I'm going to try and take them out. Looks like Suns are still one of the more dominant units. Looks like they are having Prefecture Pikemen come through, and that's probably going to be the end of my my Suns. I'm going to go ahead and try and get my heal off up here. Then I'll probably rotate around the backside, jump on that short bow player. How you doing there, short bow? I'm gonna mess you up a little bit. Oh, Javkev! Why you do this? I think I'm gonna die here unless I can get out. Nope. Alright, so I just respawned. I am bringing out my Janissaries, and I'm gonna bring them up to A. Alright, well, we're at A now. I'm currently just waiting for my Janissaries to catch up. I think Janissaries should be able to shoot up that road, kind of plink heroes. My only worry is any cav coming around this right side, all that Jav cav, or enemy Suns could really mess me up there. They do have archers, which is kind of worrisome. I'm going to go ahead and get my Janissaries actually on the top of this wall. Top of the wall still isn't looking that friendly. I think I misplayed here. I should have brought out my prefectures, but it looks like my Janissaries are able to plink some enemy units here. No kills, but definitely causing them some damage. I'm sure.
Ready for battle, as you command.
Looks like the team is looking for a flank, which is why I'm going to go ahead and put my Janissaries down at the long end of here. I'm going to try and hit this enemy hero and all his sons, because it looks like they are just going to be going for enemy range. I meant, sorry, friendly range. Looks like we are going to plink a lot of these new units here. Going to go ahead and charge in with the Thunderstruck. Really shouldn't be leaving my unit like this, but we only have a minute left to go. Gonna go ahead and bring my Janissaries up this this back side after this pike charge goes through.
As you command. Ready for
Bring up
battle.
this back side.
As you
Hope
command.
that there's heroes here.
Battle.
No. I think their pikes are gonna get me here, unless I can kind of keep them off my Janissaries. Minute left to go. The team really isn't pushing with anything here. You go ahead and play back, but honestly, this range is also gonna get pretty much destroyed. I think the problem with this map is that the openings are too narrow to push through here. I think it's going to be a really bad map, probably the worst in the rotation. That's a little bit frustrating, just kind of playing around here. And I get killed by the Suns. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for us. Unfortunately, weren't able to pull off that win. Really having some short games today in this blue era. Top 5. Our Janissaries could have done some more work there. Probably should have brought them around the other side, but nothing really interesting happening here. But yeah. MVP is going to be the Suns. Janissaries didn't really get enough time to rack up their kills like they usually do, but thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.